Hey guys, just bringing you yz250f update here. I'm finally going to start working on this bike. I'm just going to strip it down to the frame so I can strip the frame and paint it. And I got a little bit of welding to do. I won't be able to show you here. Maybe you can see this little bracket right here is broken. I'll show you a little bit better when I got it stripped down, but I got to weld that. And I haven't ordered any parts for it yet because I'm not exactly sure. I'm going to make a big list and try and get everything all at once just to save on shipping and stuff like that. So I'm not going to videotape actually stripping it down. I'll just do little bits here and there as I'm going through the process. But you can see here I got the 85 all done up, put some fresh tires on it since the last video I showed you, and it's now for sale. Runs great. Had it out yesterday, but it's been a really slow and long winter, as you can maybe see. It's still snowing out there and we're into the start of April already, so I got time anyways to play with this bike, but be right back. And boom, just like that, stripped down is what you see. And I got the motor, starting to work on the motor now. Looks like I'm going to end up doing or getting the head rebuilt, new valves, and get the seats cut and stuff, because there's these two valves, two intake valves are been re-shimmed, looks like maybe a couple times, because they're quite a bit, the shims are quite a bit smaller on these two than the rest, and the rest look like factory shims. These two have like hot cam shims in them, and I'm guessing that they'll just keep tightening up and eventually break, so that's that. Gonna pull apart the whole motor, of course, and split the case and clean everything and check all the bearings. And the crank gear actually looks pretty good, good enough to run anyways for a while. I'm gonna do a new piston, of course, and all that jazz. But one of the crappy things here is when I was pounding on the rear swing arm bolt to get the motor out, this insert just fell right out. I'll show it to you here. Where is it? Here it is right here. Just the weld broke and it just fell right out when I was pounding on the frame. And if you look on this side, you probably won't be able to tell in the light, but this one is all cracked too, and it's ready to fall apart. I bet you if I hit it with a hammer it would pop right out of there. So what I did, because the frame, the bottom rails are all smashed in from hitting rocks or something without a proper skid plate, I just bought a 02 frame off of Thumper Talk. It should be here like tomorrow. It's in pretty good shape, so I was gonna possibly weld this frame, and I'll show you this the seat for the rear subframe. That's where it was broken, I had talked about. So I was just gonna weld on it, but I figured for $100 to get a new frame, or a new used frame that's in good shape without all the cracks and welds and bends. And if you look here on the steering stop too, it looks like maybe the bike was crashed pretty hard, and it actually, when the computer or the CDI box is mounted there, it actually squishes on it instead of stopping on the frame. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I'll gonna keep taking this motor apart, and I'll give you another update then. See ya. Alright, so here we are. Got the case split apart. You can see all the transmission parts there. I'm really glad I decided to split the case to check the bearings, because both small bearings, I don't know if you can hear that, both small bearings in the transmission, same with this one, are pooch. This one's not as bad, but they're need to be replaced. I'm glad I didn't just run it, because I'm sure they would have piled up sooner rather than later. But the rest of the bearings check out. Crank bearings look like they've been recently replaced, and they feel pretty smooth and tight. And yeah, there you go. Everything came apart really easily. The only problem, or the only thing I'm not sure about, is this little dowel right here. I don't know where it came from or where it's supposed to go, but it just, like, I was spinning the motor around when I just had the cases kind of half split, and it kind of just skipped across the table. And I'm not sure where it came from. It's not from the clutch cover, it's not from the ignition cover, so I don't know where it goes. So hopefully I can find a home for that baby. But if you look here in my litter pail, this is what a motor looks like, or most of a dirt bike looks like, bagged. Bagged and marked everything so I don't forget where it goes, because there's a lot of parts here. But yeah, that's where it sits as of now. It's probably going to be all you're going to see in this video. I just got to keep stripping the frame down, and I got a new frame on its way. I just got to go pick it up, and you probably won't see another video until I have some parts here to show you. I got a list of stuff I'm going to order, about 10 miles long, and I'm going to order it all from, or most of it from, Rocky Mountain ATV. Some of it will go, there was a few select things that I might get from eBay, but oh, there's one other thing I wanted to show you that I discovered. This bike, whoever had it at some point, I'll see if I can get a better view of that, put a 45 tooth gear on the rear of this thing, which I can't really believe, because the factory gearing is has a 49 tooth on the rear, and to jump 4 teeth down or up, I guess, whichever way you look at it, is crazy to me. That's like I don't know where you could even ride this thing geared like that. Like, the one time I rode it, I was wondering, like, I've never ridden a 250f, so I wasn't sure, but I really had to ride the shit out of the clutch to get it moving in first. And now I know why, because it's got a 45 tooth gear on there. Like, whoever geared it for that must have been just road running and running gravel roads or something, because it just, like, that's just crazy. Like, I've heard of guys dropping down 1 tooth for different track conditions and stuff like that, but to go 4 teeth must have been either a huge track or someone just tooling around on back roads or something where you don't have to, or where you're just running really high speeds. But that's all you're gonna see for now. Like I said, I'll make a vid once I get some parts ordered up, but it's gonna be all new plastics, new seat cover, new bars, grips, obviously, all new cables. I got a whole list of OEM stuff that I need to buy. I got, a couple bearings. Gonna do hot cams. Got to get the head rebuilt, high compression piston, gasket kit, all that stuff. New clutch kit. On the chassis, I need rebuild the shock and the fork. Get some new bushings, all new chain, sprockets. What else? Oh, I need to get a new pin for this swing arm, because I had to bang it out, the old one, to get it out, and I mushroomed the end on it, so it's buggered now. New head bearings for the new frame, which I'll show you. Skid plate, just all sorts of fun stuff. That's about all I can think of right now, but the list is huge what I got. Oh yeah, some carb parts, new radiators, because I'll see if you can see this one, but it's just, oh yeah, sure, leak all over the floor. If you see, it's just ever so slightly squished, but it's just squished where it hit. I don't want to take the cap off right now, but oh, maybe I'll try here, just hang on. When someone fell, and you see they squished the mouth of the rad, and the cap doesn't seal on it anymore. So new rads, I don't know what else, whole bunch of fun stuff. Like, can't wait to start ordering parts, but I gotta wait until I sell the 85 here, and it's just not the right time of year in Saskatchewan. It's still snowing out, middle of April. It's still snowing, so haven't had much action on this baby. Sell that and sell the jet ski, and then I can spend some of that money on on the bike, on this 250F. Till next time, see ya.